Hello and welcome back. In this video I'm going to show you how to replace a front strut on a Nissan Frontier 2005 to 2021. This also applies to the Xterra as well. Now when choosing a front strut, there's many different manufacturers to go with. I chose just the standard stock OEM from Nissan. My SL behind me came with OEM stock struts. The Pro 4X came with Bilstein, and Bilstein's a pretty popular strut manufacturer and shock manufacturer. So for now, I'm just gonna do like for like. However, if you're looking for a lift, a very popular strut would be the Bilstein 5100 series, in which you could go from stock height up to 2 inches. Now to do the replacement, there isn't a lot of tools that you'll need. Obviously, if you have some air tools, that will definitely help. Your ratchets will be fine if you don't have the air tools, but you will need to have a 14 millimeter that is on the top hat bolts, a 17 millimeter on the sway bar mounts, and then a 19 millimeter on the bottom shock bolt. Also, you'll need some jack and jack stands. You'll want to raise the truck up, both wheels, so that you can first get to the sway bar. You want to remove the sway bar end links and move the sway bar down in order to get to the bottom shock bolt, and I'll show you that here in a second. What's nice to have is some parts cleaner, and then anything that will remove rust, like a PB blaster, which is very helpful. Now, the top hat bolts and nuts sometimes can get stuck, so you may have to cut those off, but in my case, I don't think I have to do that. They're not that rusty. So with that, you'll see another jack behind me. This will be supporting the knuckle and assembly, so that when you remove the shock, the assembly will not fall. So with that said, let's get started. The first step is to move the sway bar out of the way so that you can get to the bolt back here for the lower strut. You can go ahead and remove the nuts and remove the link, and I'll do that now. And this link will come down. Now, you don't have to remove both nuts, you just have to kind of swing this down. Once this is free, because I have already did it on the other side, you can just pull down on the sway bar. Now you can get right to this bolt here. You'll want to jack up the jack to the knuckle, bring in a little bit of tension out of this bolt here in order to start loosening this. What I have here is a nut that won't come off the end. So what I did is I ended up tightening it back up. I'm going to spray some more lubricant on that, get the threads cleaned out, and then try it again. And there you go. I'll get a shot up here, but hopefully you can see there's one bolt, 2 bolts, and there's a third one on the back side. Now I did leave this bolt in here on the bottom. The jack stand's taking up all the weight right now. I'm going to back this bolt out. And there you go, the old one is out. And what you want to do is, just to make sure everything is the same, go ahead and just eye these two up. Make sure they're the same height. They got the same mounting positions before trying to install it. What you can do is you can back off the jack below. It'll give you some flexibility when you put the new strut in. Just watch out for any lines like this here, so that you don't damage them. Easy thing to do would be to put on the top nut, at least one of them. That will hold it in place. And then you have some flexibility here so that you can get the lower bolt put in. And that slides right in nicely. And of course, comes the nut, at least just to get it started. But just put on the other two nuts on top. And then you'll want to torque those down to spec now. But other than that, that's it. Just don't forget to put your Spay Bar links on, and this job's complete. To finish up this video on the strut install, I did find the torque specs for the top hat nuts. Those are going to be 20 foot-pounds. The bottom bolt will be 155 foot-pounds. If you did appreciate this video, go ahead and give me a like. Better yet, subscribe and you'll get the latest notifications when new videos come out. If you have any comments or questions, leave them in the section below, and I appreciate you watching. Thanks, and have a great day.